I'm nervous. Ready, say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll say it.
Nighttiger Comics!
Okay, one more time. Watch Nighttiger Comics.
Follow directions.
Okay, 1, 2.
Okay. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Say 3 and we'll
1, 2, 3.
Watch Nighttiger Comics!
Oh, perfect.
Hey, comic book junkies out there in comic book land. This is another Lost Comic Book haul. Nostalgic for me, hopefully great comics for you. So here's another one from the vault.
What's going on, YCC, YouTube comic book community? Coming at you with another haul. This stuff is going to be mostly Marvel. Starting out with a Golden Age, I don't know why. Just happened to be at the top of the stack. Maybe a DC or two in here. But just my thoughts. I just got back from Infinity Wars, Avengers movie. And I have to say, I did not care for that movie. It was just like the trailers had predicted for me. It was very depressing. I mean, yeah, the action was great. Special effects, of course, were top notch. But the story, it just sucked. It was too depressing. And the bad guy wins at the end of the movie. That's not entertainment for me. That's not a superhero comic book movie for me. The good guy always wins. I guess I'm old school. That's just how I feel about it. To me, it was like watching a movie on World War II as Thanos is Hitler and he's killing the millions of Jews. I mean, Thanos, for being supposedly like a god, he was pretty ignorant to the fact that nobody was thanking him for what he was doing. He kept saying through the whole movie, people will thank me because I'm showing mercy. But no one's ever thanked him. Didn't it ever dawn on him that no one has been thanking him? Didn't it dawn on him that he was taking the choice of life away and forcing his own choices on people's wills? Doesn't seem like he's a very smart guy. Of course, he didn't look very smart. Thanos, to me, is one of the ugliest, dumbest looking villains in comic books. That's one man's opinion. Take it or leave it. Me and my wife, we were just disturbed by the movie. It wasn't really entertainment in the end. Anyways, moving on to the haul. This is new heroic comics from 1948 or 1949. I can't remember. I didn't even look. I've had this thing a while. I picked it up for, I think, in the dollar bin. Famous Funny publication. And basically what it is, it's a comic book that tells stories about real life heroic acts. And this one just happens to be a Korean War cover. It's pretty cool looking. Inhumans number 8, Gil Kane cover. Always loved the Inhumans since they first appeared in Fantastic Four. This is a really cool, stunning cover with Black Bolt at the center, flying forward. I always dug his costume. I thought it was one of the best costumes. I always liked the black costumes, like Black Panther, Black Bolt, Batman, the dark costumes like that. And the yellow helps this thing pop too. Doctor Strange, Volume 2, number 4, Brunner cover. Brunner's art is just stunning. He's a very underrated artist. And Doctor Strange meets death in this comic. But that's just a cosmic looking cover with a skull on it. And I have to say, Doctor Strange was really done well in the Avengers movie. I love how that he was at the forefront of the fight. So here's Doctor Strange first series. And I know this was a title before it became Doctor Strange. I don't remember what title it was. I think it was Strange Tales. So this is Master of the Mystics Arts. This is a Silver Age issue. Of course, it's low grade, and it's also a Gene Colan cover. The Power of the Pendulum, and it's beautiful. What I love about Gene Colan's art is it flows like it's alive. I don't know how he does it. His pencils just there's like a lot of swirling going on all the time in his art. That's, I guess, what makes it look like it's moving, in motion all the time. This thing's got a lot of stuff going on. Iron Fist number 3. This is my second copy of this. I think this one's my upgrade. I don't remember. I picked this one up at my local LCS at a half price sale. I think it was like $4, $5 maybe. I did read this one. It was a pretty good story. Journey into Fear, Man Called Morbius, The Living Vampire, Gil Kane cover again. Classic vampire coming through the window. You got the blonde-haired damsel in distress. Number 25. An Atlas Comics from the mid-70s, Demon Hunter number 1. Fantastic origin issue, beautiful cover, buckler cover, and I bought a bunch of all the title number 1s off Midtown Comics last year. Vampire Planet of the Vampires was my favorite, and I always dug their covers and their stories. They weren't bad. I don't know why they folded. Marvel's horror title, Crypt of Shadows, of course, reprints. This is number 4 from early 70s, probably 1974. Now, they had original covers, but they were all reprints of the early Atlas stuff, which is was really cheesy horror stuff. I have to say Marvel wasn't the best at horror. This is a beautiful, beautiful cover. I love the black and the red. Jack the Ripper, Dead of Night number 6. And this is one of my favorite covers out of the early Marvel horror. And this thing's in pretty good shape too. It's just, whoever drew this really knew what they were doing. This thing's got a dynamic look to it. And then we got the Secret Origins of Supervillains Giant. Or actually it's DC Superstars Presents number 14. Secret Origins of Supervillains. You got the Super Gorilla Grodd. You got Two-Face on the cover. And I'm not sure, but I think this is like a minor key for some reason. I can't remember why. I got this for cheap. Iron Man number 8. A Duel Must End. Who is that? Is that the Gladiator? That's what it looks like. He was a Daredevil villain. It's a pretty cool looking low grade Iron Man. I think I got this at a half price sale for a couple bucks. It's got the subscription crease in it. Then you got Iron Man 21. Classic, Tony Stark's always quitting. Or you got the classic superhero always quitting, superheroing cover. And this is, who is this? I know who this is, and I can't think of it off the bat. Ugh. Not one of my favorite artists. It's kind of got a weird style. I can't remember who it is, and I'll remember once I pull the book down. Okay. Going forward. Another Iron Man 49. Damsel in Distress cover. Gil Kane again. Love his work. He's one of my top 20 artists of all time. Beautiful, beautiful cover. You got your dialogue balloons on there, which some people don't like. This is another great cover. And this is a Trimble and Severin, Steve Severin. Hulk, number 154. With Ant-Man. Original Ant-Man. And this is before the first appearance of Wolverine, which would be, what, like 27 issues later. Another Hulk, Silver Age, 137. I did read this. This was actually a really good story. I can't remember who did the art. I think it was Herb Trimble, or Herb Trimp. But it was a really, really good story. I remember that. Beautiful book. And then last but not least on this one, another Hulk 111. Just Just another stunning space cover. And which is pretty cool because it aligns with the Avengers movie, seeing Hulk in space. And that's it for this haul. Thanks for joining. Take care.
Chuck, come on, man. Say something. Remember, you're Wayne Campbell. That's right, I am Wayne Campbell. I'm a movie star. But I haven't had a movie in a long time. Say something clever. No, say something genius. Watch Nighttiger Comics on YouTube.